Let's give Alex a round of applause.
Hey guys, today I'm gonna talk to you a bit more about artificial intelligence, and I'm gonna try to answer the question of how to utilize artificial intelligence and apply it successfully in businesses. First, I'm gonna go back a bit more into the origins of the idea of artificial intelligence, and then I'm gonna show you like what are the ways to apply it. I'm gonna give you an example, and then I'm gonna talk a bit more about the change that needs to happen in the business world for artificial intelligence to be utilized successfully. So the origins are that the first moment that we touch bases with the idea can be traced back to Greek mythology, whereas Hephaestus, one of the Greek gods, has a construct of a mechanic man that can obey commands. But the idea of artificial intelligence only becomes a reality and available to people after the Second World War, when certain breakthroughs are made in the field of computing and computer sciences. And then we come to present day, where we are still not at the point where artificial intelligence, like true artificial intelligence, is a reality, but we have integrated it and have the ability to use it in many fields, some of which I'm going to talk about now. So one of the areas that can be applied is through customer sentiment, which means that through different algorithms and through different information that's accessible from the internet and just like everyday life that's later on digitalized, companies can use that to predict behaviors of customers, so like what would they want to buy in general, like how to sell more. Another field that bears interest is the healthcare, a field where often you gotta use very massive databases, dynamic databases that are constantly changing, and that work done by hand by a person is quite time consuming. But when you have a computer, a smart computer doing it, it can fulfill hundreds of tasks at the time that an actual analyst would complete only one. And then another field that bears interest is the financial sector, and there's actually a quite interesting new app developed, new platform developed by IBM that can kind of serve as your artificial online banker. So things, positions, jobs that were done till now only by people now can be done by online interfaces, which I think is pretty cool. How does it work? Essentially, it's by data analysis of both structured and unstructured data. Structured data is text, are texts, written information put in categorized databases, and unstructured data would be information like cell phone texts, videos, online posts, blogs, information on Facebook that you write, and also by bridging between massive amounts of information, which means what I talked about in the previous slide, between different databases, they're both dynamic, the ability to bridge between them, which is quite important. So an example for that would be IBM's Watson, which is a platform that currently has an application in all those three fields I talked about in the previous slide. So the way it applies to the field of healthcare is by recommendations of treatment. What does it do? It takes the database with patients and their diseases, their syndromes, which so first put in by hand, of course, and then it has a different database of medical information like study books, just information how to treat and how to take care of patients. And then based on different algorithms, it comes up with ways and solutions for those patients, something that till now only doctors could do. Another thing that it does is digital virtual agent, which is the application in the business sector. IBM have developed this platform, Watson, which is a cloud platform, so you can access it from different devices. what it basically does, it serves as your banking agent. You can like make your portfolio like it can give you advice. It can also help you with your banking procedures. It can do transactions for you and many other things. But this is only one application, one platform. I chose to give you an example with this because I think this really relates to the topic I'm trying to address, which is a change that's needed in the business world. As we know, a lot of big companies use different algorithms, different platforms, applications, a lot of programmers to use artificial intelligence in order to sell more and to analyze the market and do all those other things. But what is amiss is small businesses and companies that are not large to medium size, utilizing and applying these technologies successfully for their benefit. So thank you for your time, and it's that simple.